Breaking news tonight, the flood emergency as we come on the air. Hurricane Dorian making landfall in the U.S. as a powerful Category 1. The storm crashing into North Carolina's
Tonight, thousands
Outer
of fires
Banks.
are still raging in the Amazon. But Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro is refusing $20 million in emergency aid from G7 countries to fight
because these children are in a detention camp, held against their will, first in giant cages in this warehouse on the Texas border.
Students evacuating with their hands up. The suspect in that deadly shooting is now in custody. New images this morning showing him being taken to jail. George is outside that school.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening, everyone. Disturbing new questions tonight over the recent arrest of an American Airlines mechanic accused of sabotaging a passenger plane after prosecutors discovered evidence suggesting he may have.
Over 3.5 billion people are responsible for just 10% of carbon emissions, while the richest 10% are responsible for half of all emissions.
On Grand Bahama, an oil storage facility next to pristine waters is spewing oil into the environment.
See, just keep coming, carry all our clothes, my whole house. I'm a single mother, 3. I have a disabled son that probably can't talk, I can't feed him. My house gone, my car gone, I don't have anything. Everything just gone.
The president told reporters that victims of Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas will only be allowed to enter the U.S. if they have proper documentation. He said he's worried that gang members could come in. Gang members.
Between 2030 and 2050, we should expect to see an additional 250,000 deaths per year from malnutrition, malaria, diarrhea, and heat stress.
So many major stories going on right now. There's Brexit that's in chaos. There's the Taliban negotiations. There are fires in the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah, Trevor, all of that other is happening. But the only story that matters right now is the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Oh, somebody loves their chicken. Somebody love their chicken. Somebody love their chicken sandwich here.
The World Bank estimates that without immediate action, climate change could force 120 million more people into poverty by 2030. The report makes sure to mention that this is likely an underestimate, and that the rate will increase in coming years. Meanwhile, the richest countries and corporations watch from their strongholds, mostly immune to the coming disasters.
You can see that spire of Notre Dame. it looks horrifyingly like a worryingly amount. And listening to an historian speaking earlier, he simply pointed out that if the roof goes, you then have to call into question the entire structure of the building. The whole structure is in jeopardy.
After a fire ripped through the beloved Catholic landmark, stunning the city and the world.
Well, as we've been hearing, Emmanuel Macron has already pledged to start rebuilding. How much money has been raised so far?
There have been lots of pledges, notably from the fashion multinational LVMH, the Arnault family.
LVMH will donate $226 million. The head of the Kering luxury goods company, Francois,
an enormous outpouring of generosity on the part of companies from around the world. I was mentioning Apple in France, of course, L'Oreal, Bernard Arnault, of course, of LVMH, the CEO.
Grand old families and firms have lined up to promise huge donations, €800 million so far.
$85,000 Yemeni children under the age of 5 may have died of starvation. About 80% of the Yemeni population, about 24 million, is in need of humanitarian assistance.
More than €800 million so far.